Hello everyone, my name's Anjali and welcome today to our WOCY Family Breaks for Children and Tweens, where today we are going to be exploring Astronomy Day. So this is the day where people learn about all things to do with space. They share their love of everything to do with space as well. And we can celebrate really this amazing, huge outer world that we live in the middle of. Okay, so today I'd like to remind you to be kind, to listen to your bodies, to only do what's comfortable, not to overstretch, not to hurt yourselves, but also to respect your yoga space, that of your own yoga space, clear it around a little bit, make sure you're not going to hurt yourself, and the yoga space of those that you are doing yoga with today as well. Now normally I have an assistant, either Uma or Neva, but today they didn't feel like doing yoga. So, some days we feel like it, some days we don't, and that's absolutely okay too. Well, let's get going with our WOCY breath today, as today we are going to be exploring some of the planets, and we're going to find out where the names of these planets came from. You might already know this and have made the connection, but let's do the yoga together anyway. Our first planet for our WOCY breath is Venus. Now, all of the planets are named after Roman gods, apart from this one that's named after a Roman goddess, and this is Venus, because she is the lightest, the palest, the fairest, you might say, of them all. So Venus is the goddess of love and beauty, and what I'd like you to do, now this is my left side, where is your left side? I'd like you to put your hands on your heart, one over the other, over your heart area, and take a deep breath in and out. As Venus being the goddess of love and beauty, I'd like you to just look around you and stop. Stop when you get to something that you think is really beautiful. It can be a really small thing. It can be the leg of a chair. I can see a balloon in the distance in front of me, and it's got gorgeous, it's a pink balloon with some lovely white writing on it. Maybe you can see the pattern, the design on something. Just take a deep breath in and out as you stop to look at with love at the beauty of the world around you. Nice. Okay, let's move on to our WOCY warm-up, where today we are going to go and meet the planet Mercury. So Mercury was named after the Roman god Mercury. So let's stand up. Now Mercury was the messenger god. He sat in his chariot and he zipped around, he moved around, he traveled around really, really fast. So can you make sure you're still sitting in this chariot, as you are going to be Mercury, the messenger god. Okay, now feel the strengthening of all the bones in your legs as you're putting pressure on them. You also got lots of muscles working in your thighs, but we're putting pressure on our toe bones, our phalanges, our foot bones, our metatarsals, our ankle bones, the tarsals, the front of your shin bone, the tibia, the back of your calf, the fibia, and your thigh bone, the longest bones in your body, the femur. Whew. All right, good job, Mercury. I think I'm properly warmed up now. And let's move on to our WOCY exercise today, where we are going to go and find Mars. So this is Mars, named after the Roman god of war, action, red colour. When you're fighting a war, you need to be really, really strong. And so we are going to do one of our warrior types of poses, where when people are fighting, you can have people falling down to the ground. So let's come and kneel up high and step one foot in front of us. In fact, I'm going to put this foot up, and I'd like you to stretch your arms up as if you are holding, maybe wearing a helmet, and then opposite elbow, just put that on your thigh above your knee, and then you have twisted your body. So feel a twist in your tummy, particularly the top part of your tummy. And this is the part of the tummy, this is the part of your body that helps you get ready for action, for activity, for doing things. So if you ever feel like you don't really want to do anything, you're feeling a bit lazy, or you don't have a lot of energy, try doing a pose like we're doing here. This is called our twisted dragon, our bit of activity. So this is supposed to be our WOCY exercise. So what I'd like you to do is to massage and squeeze. You also have to have really, really strong legs to push down into the floor so that you don't overbalance, you don't fall over as you're doing this WOCY exercise. Nice job. Okay, let's go and find our WOCY 4, our WOCY stretch, as we are going to go and find Saturn. So Saturn is the father of the king of the gods, Jupiter. Saturn is the god of farming. He is the god of agriculture. So what we're going to do is our plough pose today, where we're going to squeeze and massage our tummy and our back as it's going to roll onto the floor, but we're also going to stretch our back and our legs too. So sit up tall with your legs out in front of you and then lie down to really get a little bit of space for this one, and then lie down on your back and roll your legs over your head as far as you can. Okay, so this is your plough. Can you imagine a big axe trying to come and reach down into the ground? Now maybe you can do it with one foot. Maybe you can do it with your other foot. Maybe you can have one leg bent, one leg straight, both legs straight, one leg going at a time. Or maybe you can have a really big axe coming down into the ground. Whatever you can do today, have that plough digging into the soil. And then, so you're having a big stretch on your back, big stretch with your legs, reaching over. And then when you're ready, bend your knees and slowly, slowly, down you come. Excellent job. All right, so that was our WOCY stretch today. And at the end of our class today, we are going to go and meet Jupiter. So Jupiter, you might have heard me mention, is the king of the gods. All right, so he is the most important. Maybe he's most important. Some people think of size, of being really big. Well, Jupiter is the biggest planet in our solar system. It can fit 357 Earths within it. If you were to measure across the width of, from side to side of Jupiter, you would have to put 11 Earths next to each other, and that would be from side to side how big Jupiter is. So I thought today we could just have a little sit and think for our time out. I want us to think about how big we are actually. We are little and there's lots of people in our world, but let's just have a think. I just want you to listen to this little idea. So close your eyes, put your hands on the ground next to you and feel the ground. Now try not to scrunch up your face. Just feel the ground beneath you as you are being supported from the ground and you are touching the ground. So the ground can feel you and you can feel it. And then slowly raise your arms up just a little way. And I want you to see if you can feel anything on your hands, in your fingers. Is there a tingling? Can you feel like you're maybe holding something? Then move your arms up again. See there, can you feel anything? Does it feel different? Does it feel the same? You know there's nothing big and strong and solid that you can feel, but maybe you can just feel the air around you. So bring your hands together now, one on top of the other in your lap. Because it's interesting when we stop to have a feel, because whether we can feel it, it's solid or not. We are surrounded by something, and we surround other things. So whether we can feel it or not, we are connected to everything in the world, and the world is connected to us. You and the world are all growing together. So as we're growing, we expand, we get bigger. That is the planet Jupiter. So everyone, as you put your hands together, you can gently open your eyes if they're closed, and we say Namaste. The goodness in me honours the goodness in you, and I thank you very much for joining me today for our WOCY Family Breaks with Children and Tweens, where we explored Astronomy Day.